I'm TJ Johnson-Finn, the director of the Bastrop County Business Owners Association.
And I'm Connie Schrader, mayor of the city of Bastrop.
Can you believe it is episode 3 of season 3 already?
Time is flying by. We have 2 special guests today, Lisa Holcomb, who's the executive director of the Bastrop Opera House, and Susan Smith, who's the executive director of Visit Bastrop. There is always something fun going on in Bastrop.
Always. So stay tuned and be sure that you check out our next 2 wonderful guests.
We're here with Lisa Holcomb, Bastrop Opera House executive director, and you guys just finished your nun set. It was hilarious. I'm so glad I got to see it.
Thank you. Yes, and so now we are moving into our new season, which we will have 9 season shows, as well as some special events.
That's going to be great. And I know, because I was lucky enough to attend, for the very first time you did a reveal. Tell everybody about your party.
Oh, that was loads of fun. Yes, it was our first time, and we hope to be able to continue this tradition. But basically what we did was we surprised everybody. We kept it kind of under wraps and quiet what our new season was going to be. And we invited some guests to come, and we played some games and let the audience try to guess what the new shows were, and had some prizes, and it was a lot of fun.
It was a great evening. And TJ, one of the things they did was they had their board of directors come and they did Pictionary or charades.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a great way for folks to realize that an organization like yours, you're as good as your board. And it let the community know who the special people are that support you from the board.
That's wonderful. We're always happy to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And we all love and support the Bastrop Opera House, who, by the way, you're always needing people to come out and help. I just want to remind everybody of that. And they can go to your website and tell them the website.
www.bastropoperahouse.org.
Yep, they can go on there if they want to volunteer their time or their money. Everybody will always take money.
Yes, you can find sponsorship levels. You can find a way to volunteer. You can find classes for children to join. You can find the upcoming shows. You can find ways to buy season tickets, as well as the different ways that you can become involved.
And you guys have a fall and a spring academy. I know you have 2 different age groups. Tell us a little about that.
There is a fall and a spring academy, and because we have children from the ages of 8 all the way through 19, we split them up. So we have 8 to 12-year-olds, and then we have 13 to 19-year-olds, and then after that we try to start to incorporate them into some of the mainstream productions as well. We get them ready for that.
It's a great way to introduce kids to the whole idea of theater. And just like adults, not everybody wants to be on stage, but it takes people making costumes. They can learn about sound and lighting.
Right. Yes, and we have some kids, for instance, who don't want anything to do with being on stage. Sometimes they kind of work into that, but a great way is to introduce them to tech. And so they may learn to start working with lights or sound or, as you said, costume. And we have a summer camp that we do each year as well. And we have part that is tech and part that is actual stage. And by the time we perform 2 weeks after the camp starts, those kids are completely running the show, and it's truly amazing.
That's great. And let me ask you, are you still doing, I don't know what the word for it is, live shows where they can join in online?
Live streaming?
Live streaming.
Yes.
It just wouldn't come out. Like we don't do that, right? So
most every Saturday's performance is live streamed.
Nice. So
That's such a great way for grandparents that maybe, of course there's the whole pandemic thing, but sometimes it's just physically the time and being able to travel to see their kids. So it's been exciting to see how many tickets you guys sell for the virtual live streaming.
Right, yeah, there's quite a few because we have people all over the world, and sometimes they find us and they don't even have any relation in the shows, which is always fun to see. But yes, most of our Saturday shows are live streamed. They start at 7:30, just like the performance does.
Wonderful. So tell us about what's coming up this next season, what people can look forward to.
Well, if you want to get tickets to the very first show, it's Murder Me Always. It's a dinner show, and we're already selling tickets to that. So, and that's our first dinner show of the season.
Kind of a mystery thing.
It is. It's a fun comedy mystery that will be directed by Mr. Dustin Barty. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds like fun. I
We have some musicals coming up. Yeah, a lot of good shows.
Fun. Well, I know most of our viewers may know this if you tune in, that a lot of the people that do come to the Opera House for your shows are out of town visitors.
Mhm.
Yeah,
At least
so
60%.
That's
are out of time.
that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. I actually had a gentleman call today that's from Austin, and he'd seen us on our website, and he wanted about 8 tickets. He said, I've got company coming in from all over the country. So he's bringing them to see a show coming
That's
up.
wonderful.
It's great that we're able to enjoy the Opera House as locals, and then I know that with the fact that you were performing plays, you were able to pull talent that we haven't been able to pull in the past.
Right, yes. Yeah. And our talent, is very local, but it also comes from all over.
That's great. And so I'm always excited about what you guys have coming up at Christmas time. I know we're a little far out, but you always have the coolest things going on at Christmas.
We have a musical coming up called Rented Christmas, and it is just a very quaint, very, very sweet.
That would be a lot of
Heartwarming.
fun.
It's very heartwarming. Christmas
That's a great gift to give to your kids who've maybe not experienced live theater. Take your friends, go out and have. But what a unique gift! And how soon can you purchase tickets?
You can purchase tickets to any of our upcoming shows. It's already up and online, so you can go ahead and purchase. And
They need to go ahead and just purchase that season pass.
They
so
Right.
they'll have all
do,
their
because
tickets.
there is a savings by doing that, and you get 9 tickets, and you can use them for any show at any performance that you want. You can bring friends and use all 9 in one show, or you can spread them out.
Oh, I love that. I wasn't aware of that.
Mhm.
So if you buy and it's the season pass.
Yes, we call it a season pass really rather than season tickets, because you get 9, and where traditionally you would have to come maybe opening night to one show, you can use them for any of the shows, any of the nights.
And it's not for a single person. You can use those tickets and give them.
You could use them however you want. You
Wow.
can give them away, or you get 9 tickets to use however you want.
Well, I think everybody who sells season tickets needs to listen up to this. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What a great deal. So if you're going as a group, just buy those season tickets.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, I'm so thrilled that you came out and talked to us today.
Thank
I'm
you for
excited.
having me. It's always a joy.
Always excited for you to be here. Thank you. The BCBOA presents Mystery Lunches, a fun and exciting way to expand your network. You get to choose the time and the date, but we do the rest. You won't know where you're going until you get the email the day before, and you won't know who you're having lunch with until you show up. It could be one person, it could be multiple people. That's all in the mystery. Be sure to get your tickets now. Space is limited. Go to www.thebcboa.com and uncover your mystery. So we're here with Susan Smith with Visit Bastrop, one of our sponsors. We really appreciate you. And we're going to talk about something really exciting. It's the music festival coming up this week, of which you are also a sponsor.
That's right.
Can you tell us about that?
Sure, this is our 3rd annual Bastrop Music Festival. It's September 23rd to the 26th. It's in various venues throughout downtown, and we have about 40 plus bands that will be here to entertain us over the 4 days, plus a special children's show on Sunday at the Sugar Shack. So we're very excited. We have lots of local, not local bands, but Bastrop roots in some of our bands. So we have about 6 or 7 bands this year where people have actually come from Bastrop, and so we're excited to welcome them.
That's wonderful. And you guys have recently got, what is it, the I don't want to say it wrong. So
Music-friendly designation.
there you go. There you go. That's wonderful. And that just kind of adds to the, drawing more of that musical talent into town. So how do people purchase tickets?
You can go right online to the Visit Bastrop website, which is visitbastrop.com. And right at the top, there's a banner at the top. Just click that. It'll take you to everything you want to know, where and when, where to get your wristbands. It is a wristband event, so you can get your wristbands that'll go for the 4 days. And
they pick those up at Copper Shot.
And the Copper Shot Distillery, yes,
they'll
ma'am.
turn that into the ticket office, right?
Right. Turn that in, and you can also pick up a t-shirt. This year we are auctioning off a really fun, personal, customized guitar that has been donated by Blake's Music Shop, and also Sign and Banner, who have done the graphics. So that'll be some new commemorative guitar for the weekend, and that should be very exciting. It'll actually be on display at Blake's Music Place sometime next week.
And they're located in downtown Bastrop.
They just moved onto Main Street.
I know.
So they had been over there by Neighbors, and that's really quaint. But honestly, it's a lot easier to find them on Main Street. And there were folks, I was talking with them at an event recently, and they were saying that people didn't realize they were in town. So they're on the north side of Chestnut, on the west side of Main Street. And you'll be able to find them.
That's perfect.
Sari, our Hey Sari, went out last season to Blake's, and there was some really cool, like saying all the things that they do. So they don't just sell instruments, they repair instruments, they do a lot of things. So, and he's of course really interested in the music industry here in Bastrop and watching that grow. So it's a 4-day event, correct?
Correct.
And you said they're at different venues?
They're varying locations within downtown Bastrop. One of our new locations this year is the Kerr Community Center.
Nice.
That's been added to the mix for the first time this year. And we have Neighbors in Old Town and 602, Bastrop Beer Company. They're all over downtown.
Wow.
So,
that's a lot of fun.
yeah, we're really excited.
Really, you can come and go and get something, enjoy some good food, have places to go with friends. If you need to take a break, come back and catch another band.
Right, and if you want to make a weekend out of it, go to our website. You can check out all the hotels in the area that you can come in and spend the weekend here with your wristband and just have a really good time walking around downtown and enjoying all of our local flavor.
Absolutely. And there is, Bastrop is it's certainly growing, but it's not losing that tourist appeal. And, we're really thankful for that it still has that small town feel. I know you hear a lot of talk online of people about how important that is as a community, that you still keep that down home feel to your community, and we really, really do.
We do it very well.
Well, and when you come check out the bands, you're going to meet a local. And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
they're going to give you a recommendation of where to eat. They're going to visit with you about when they knew the kid that's playing the bass.
Right.
You're going to have a good time. I always like to say that in Bastrop, you either have a friend in Bastrop or you just haven't met your friend yet, because you're going to find friendly
I love
people.
that kind of, we're going to have to tag that. I love it. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
out.
We're very
And
excited.
we're really excited. Thank you, Visit Bastrop. Thank you, Susan, for sponsoring this music festival, which means a lot to Bastrop. And you guys come on out and, 4 days. That's going to be so much fun.
Come on out and shake it up.
Absolutely.
Well, TJ, we finished episode 3.
We did, Connie. That's it for episode 3. We found out some really exciting things coming up at the Bastrop Opera House and the music festival. Gosh.
Bastrop County always has a lot to offer, and I'm so thankful that we're able to offer live music and live theater right here in Bastrop County.
Be sure that you don't miss a future episode. Subscribe at theheartofbastrop.com.